Good morning, Lumberjacks! Live from Sequoia Middle School. We have breaking news. And now here's your host, coming to you live from the office, Mr. Perez. All right, this is Mr. Perez coming to you live from my living room right now here in Lumberjack Land. Got about 3 things I want to talk to you about in the month of October. October is a very important and special month, near and dear to my heart. One of the reasons why October is so important to me is that during the month of October is typically when students struggle the most with these 3 things that are very, very important to their success here in Lumberjack Land. For some reason, in the month of October, attendance becomes a problem. That means people stop showing up to school as much as they should. Not everybody, but there's a group of students that stop showing up to school on a regular basis. That is a problem. Number 2, behaviors start to take a little dip. Looks like you've been following the guidelines for success, you've been following your classroom expectations, you've been being respectful to your teacher, giving respect to get respect, and then all of a sudden in the month of October, crashes into the ground for some reason in the month of October. Also during the month of October, our GPAs start to go down, our grades. Because if you're not here in class, and you're not behaving in class and meeting the classroom expectations or the classroom management of your teacher, then that means that there's a problem. That means that your grades are probably going to go down also because you're not really leading, you're not being a leading lumberjack in class, in the classroom, okay? Now, we can sit here and cry about it and talk about all the hypotheses of why we think that happens. I think it happens, one, because maybe there's a lot of candy during the month of October. Maybe it starts to get cold, so people start getting the sniffles more, all sick, all sick and stuff. I'm not feeling too well today either. Or it could be because on October 5th through the 16th, the big Fresno Fair, big times are back here in Southeast Fresno. But we can't let that be an excuse of why we can't make great choices here in Lumberjack Land. So, to combat, to try to stop, to try to prevent that from happening, we want to make sure that we're doing things here in Lumberjack Land to make sure that we're having a good time here, not just at the Fresno Fair, but here in Lumberjack Land every single day. There's some really cool things going on along with the learning that you're doing. And remember, you got about 4 days left. I'm sure Mr. Ward talked about this, but the quarter 1 ends October 7th. That means that following Monday, we start a brand new second quarter, and we want to make sure we're ready to go. So, to start off this month of October, we got something really cool. We are going to have the Leading Lumberjack Initiative. That's right, Leading Lumberjack Initiative. What does that mean? What does it mean to be a leading lumberjack? It means that every day, our teachers, all of your teachers in the classroom, all of our staff members around campus, are looking for students who are taking care of business within the month of October. That means following the guidelines for success, meeting classroom expectations, meeting hallway expectations, coming to school every day prepared, ready to go, doing great learning within their class, working as hard as they can on those exams, quizzes, and assessments, being respectful to other students and courteous to other students at Sequoia. And what we will do is we will give these out to students who are leading lumberjacks. And you can get more than one of these. As a matter of fact, the more raffle tickets that you get, the better chance you have of winning our big mystery prize. It's huge. Our mystery prize is so huge that I'm not even going to tell you exactly what the mystery motivating prize is. You're going to have to guess. You're going to have to figure it out. I'll give you some hints. It could be a humongous jar of chocolate. I like chocolate a lot. It's delicious. It's tasty. Maybe that's what it is, but I'm not going to say for sure. Maybe it's lunch with Mr. Perez, because Mr. Perez likes to have lunch. It's my favorite period of the day. Maybe it's a pass to the front of the lunch line, so you and your friend all week long can go to the front of the lunch line. No more waiting in those big lines in the East Hallway. It could be you. You could be winning if your name is chosen from the leading lumberjack raffle. You're going to put your name on here. You're going to stick it in the bucket in the front of the office. Our front office will have a bucket that has all leading lumberjack names on there. And at the end of each week, we will pull a name from there. You will win a prize. And not a little prize, a humongous mystery prize. I wonder what it is. Well, we'll find out. Also, during the 2 weeks of the fair from the 5th to the 16th, our leadership class with Miss Malazzo and Mr. Sanders, our campus culture director, will be putting together Sequoia dress-up days. That's right, Sequoia dress-up days where you and your friends can come to school together, maybe dressed alike on Twin Day, maybe on Sports Teams Day. You can come in your favorite sports teams. Right now, my favorite sport team is the Sequoia Lumberjacks, but it's also the Oakland Raiders. That's right, they won today. That's right. I might be able to wear my Oakland Raiders jersey on that day of our sports team dress-up day, because I want you coming to school prepared, ready to go, but also having a good time during the month of October. On a serious note, the month of October is also Cyber Safety and Cyberbullying Awareness Month. That means in your next class meeting next Monday, the following Monday, you will learn more with your first period advisory class on how to stay safe while you are navigating the World Wide Web. That means the internet. That means this thing right now that you are watching this video through. There are certain guidelines we have here in Lumberjack Land and in the community of Southeast Fresno that will help you stay safe, because that's very important. Your safety is the number one priority, along with your learning, for Mr. Ward, Ms. Toscano, and myself every single day here in Lumberjack Land, in the real world right here, in the Matrix, and on the internet. So, we look forward to you learning more about that. Get ready to be a leading lumberjack here in Lumberjack Land. Make sure that you choose, if you're going to go to the Fresno Fair with your friends or your mom and dad, that you do that after school, and don't stay out too late. Don't stay out too late. Just get home on time. Don't eat so many corn dogs that you feel like vomiting. That next day, we want to make sure that you're here, ready to go, ready to learn here in Lumberjack Land. Also, let's have a great day in Lumberjack Land. One more thing, special surprise. Coming up next, we got Miss Malazzo's class, who made a video about our first Spirit Day, and we're going to find out who is leading right now in points. Who's leading in spirit points? Which fourth period class has the most spirit here in Lumberjack Land? Who's it going to be? Is it your fourth period? Is it my fourth period? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's cut it to Miss Malazzo's video on our first Spirit Day, and also let's find out who's in the lead.